Hey, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. It's an update on our guest house. Well, we're getting there. It is slow but sure. A lot of work being done, but you can't actually see as much as you should. Just one of those aspects of working. Sometimes there's so much prep work in doing something that the final effect is all on the back end. Well, as you can see, we're getting well done on fitting all of the, what I'm calling the chair rail. I find a lot of differences in what people call stuff between the US and the UK, even though I should be well familiar with a lot of what is described differently. You see, we've boxed in that board, and all of this is pretty well ready for painting. There's other stuff to go here, and then a moulding. There'll be a wide moulding to go on, but first of all it has to have a fillet put in there. Not all of this stuff here that's done rustic style is level or plumb. Just have to work with that. Okay, so a little bit of figuring out, putting in and penciling it so that you can cut that at a wider width there, narrowing down there almost like a wedge, and same, even more so, the same there. So got to take your pick and work out how best to do that, which James, as it happens, is very good at. Now up there is the main switch for in here, the breakers. All of this is looking very good now. This is for an outlet. This is the area for the bed. The AC unit is going in there. We're between, you can see actually I'm pointing by the shadow. This is between studs. Done Filipino style, different to how it would be done in the States and in the UK. Usually between studs is usually, I think, 16, if my memory serves me right, and why would it suddenly start doing that? So anyway, we had thought of putting the AC unit there where my hand is now, but realised that then you'd have to get onto the bed to turn off. Whereas here, you'll be able to go, and this will go into a box, of course, a switch, and then to the AC unit. This will be boxed in, as the others are, as you can see over there. I can show you that. See, so all of that rustic stuff is hidden, and it will be quite a modern effect. Here we've got the cable, because this will have a corner table in there. I've actually got one ready for that in the extension. We're going to transplant it, put it in here. So that will be a table there with set up for our guests to be able to use their computer. So we're actually looking pretty good now. All of this is looking very nice. Really like the colour, the look of the grain on this marine ply. It's actually very pretty, but we haven't really set it up because it's onto metal stud, so it's going in and it's being pinned in. And these obviously will have to filled in. They'll have to be filled in and painted. I don't count this as being stain quality for various reasons. There are various reasons why I do that, but this, it's not actually stain quality. It's pretty good, but not quite good enough for making furniture. So it will be good for a paint finish. That's the idea. So we're getting there, and I'm very happy to say so. I was going to make an L-shaped couch similar to what we've got in the house, and then I began looking at the corner unit that we have in our extension. The way that things are going with COVID-19, instead of leaving it in the extension, it's in the extension right now, and it is covered up. It's covered up with bed sheets so that the lizards and the birds don't poop on it. The extension is very much in the rustic style, like this here, and it is open, just as this was open. So the sparrows, which I love, the cheeky sparrows, I love them, but don't really want them flying around in there because they can poop on the wing, as you probably know. and so I had to brush off the dust sheets of the corner unit in there, and I thought, why would we leave it in there? We're not able to use as an office, and we're thinking actually of having a different setup for an office, maybe down into Burgos. So we'll have a look at what the possibilities are in there. We wouldn't be running a walk-in office anyway. We would be working basically on the idea of appointments. So we're looking at doing that. Meantime, we're hoping that we'll be finished. Well, James will be finished this aspect of. Certainly, he'll be finished on this part here. But then I'm going to make some simple cabinets up for in here. Let me get out of my own light. Yeah, and this which is like a porch, we're going to make up as a kitchenette. And I'll get James to fit the granite just like he did in the kitchen, which he did so very well, and a small refrigerator there. So when he's done in there, we'll move him on to doing this stuff, and then I'll get on in here, and I'll stay out of his way so he can keep working. I got plenty to do other than do the building of furniture, but I'll come in when I'm free to use this as my work area. I'll come in and we're not in each other's way, and I will build another room like our bedroom. If you've looked at the bedroom, the way that was done up, enough cabinet work. It doesn't need a ton of cabinet work in there. It'll have a corner desk there, maybe a little bit of cabinet work there. Then the L-shaped comes out 9 feet, so that comes out to about here, and it certainly is out to that cushion. So the bed is going to go diagonally into that area there. Little bit of cabinet work will take it into the corner. There'll be a place to put exactly the way that a hotel room is set up. So just the same way as a hotel room is set up, you have a level space there that you can put a suitcase on and still be able to open it and use it. And then there'll be a hanging space in and across the top there. The rest will all be panelled. This of course is going to be hidden, and I already showed James a design for how I would like to have that done. So back to the house. We've been out most of the day, went down to McDonald's and did a couple of other things. So we'll say bye bye, good night for now, bye bye.